Every 16 hours, a woman is shot dead by her current or former partner. Every 16 hours. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Ellie Miglin, who is an awesome young woman.
Never before have schools put in place emergency drills to prepare students for something their community can fix. School districts can't control a tornado, and we can't control an earthquake, but we can address gun violence. Common sense gun control legislation wasn't controversial until we realized how powerfully our government on federal and local levels is controlled by people who profit off of unrestrained gun sales. These are the same people that established the narrative that gun control equates to abolishing gun rights. This message isolates gun owners and makes them feel that gun control is an attack on them. It's this narrative that prevents us from addressing the actual impact of gun violence in our most sensitive communities. Since I moved to Des Moines 5 years ago, over 9 cases of gun-related incidents and 1 shooting occurred just at public schools in Des Moines. These numbers might not have that much of a lasting impact, but like votes, every incident counts. Since 1990, 178 cases of gun violence has happened in K through 12 schools, causing 355 injuries and 193 deaths in the United States. This crisis didn't start with Columbine or Sandy Hook, but it is only when children are massacred that we're talking about this. Common sense gun control is not about taking away rights, it's ensuring that everyone can enjoy theirs.
Yes.
Rather than just talking and praying, we need to have words and action. We need to be talking to our representatives and to each other. What does this really mean to us when we see a shooting at a Hoover football game? What can we be doing to address this? I turned 17 earlier this month, and in Iowa you can get registered at that age. So I'm going to get registered to vote. And when I'm able to vote, starting with all the 2020 and federal and local elections, I will tell you for sure, my peers and I will be looking at what our representatives have done to address gun violence. I don't understand why it is even a debate in our legislature that gun owners have to carry their license when they carry a gun. Similar to a gun, we're very attached to our cars. We're very protective of them, and they can kill someone in an instant. Their difference, however, is that guns were made to target something and at the minimum, severely wounding it. If it's common sense to establish a graduated licensing system for cars, why has it been so difficult for us to do that and maintain it for something similar and as comprehensive for guns? So what am I going to do about that? I'm going to vote.
Yeah.
It is up to us to vote for people that will address and promote common sense gun control. It is up to us to support legislation that will protect people and not companies which profit off of unrestrained gun sales. It is up to us to do something. If our representatives won't, then we will. Rather than becoming numb to massacres that happen at least once a week in the news, we should act on what we know to be true. Allowing gun violence is not who we are as Iowans and not who we are as Americans. Our local body legislators reflect how federal governments will act. Therefore, it is up to our actions, not our words, to fix the fixable, to prevent the preventable, and to protect those most in need of protection. This isn't about taking away people's rights, it's about protecting a student's right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you.